Welcome to WTDD News Headquarters. My name is Ryan. Stay tuned, we have a special announcement at the end of today's newscast. And no, it's not that I'll be joining the cast of Spider-Man 3, like everyone else. Now these are our top stories. The online phone game Among Us has taken the world by storm, and now the Dungeons & Dragons community is getting into the act. Amongst Thou is a one-shot available on the DM's Guild website and is blowing up the charts. This offering allows players to play their own Among Us adventure as a one-shot or be woven into your campaign. Let's take a quick weather forecast from our meteorologist, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. Today's Icewind Dale forecast has the morning being cold and snowy, filled by more cold and snowy tonight. Back to you, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan, for that great forecast. Be sure to stick around, everybody, for the extended forecast. Let's go to Ryan with a traffic report from Griffin 5. Thanks, Ryan. Live on scene here on board of Griffin 5. We're right over Etriol, and as you know, the city was pulled down into the ground recently. A lot of construction, orange cones out there for miles. Traffic is just backed up. It's horrible, Ryan. It's probably a good time to use alternative transportation methods or to go ahead and bust out that teleportation scroll you've been hoarding. Well, if you want to get anywhere anytime soon, that is. So back to you, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. It's time to check in on the YouTube community for Dungeons & Dragons. A lot of the community is doing gift giving, and there are a few holiday-themed encounters being sent out there by Nerd Immersion and Paint to Life, so be sure to check them out. Also, Fangs and Talons, the miniatures, were released and highlighted by Fry Minis, and were homebrewed by our homebrew king himself, the Dungeon Coach. Apparently, Tulok the Barbarian felt people really needed this season was to know how to play Dungeons & Dragons as Princess Peach, Wario, and Captain Underpants. Now let's head back to Ryan for that extended forecast. Thanks, Ryan. Shockingly, the extended forecast is exactly the fucking same as it's been for the last 2 years! I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be cold and snowy as fuck out there. I mean, seriously. You know what? I'll give you an advanced look at the whole next month. Snow! Fucking snow! Apparently, there has been some technical difficulties at the weather's desk. Let's check in on some other news. Dateline the Sword Coast. A Baulders gate man was arrested for trying to pay for his room at the inn with counterfeit coins. The innkeeper swore that the coins were fake, and the nearby guards agreed. Not until the evidence was presented to the magistrate was it determined that the coins were in fact real. But since no one's ever actually seen Electrum used in any sort of real environment, everyone understood. The man was released. Time for the announcement. If you're loving this newscast and would like to support the making of them, We Talk D&D now has its own Patreon page. I could really use your support in making this YouTube dream of mine a reality. You can be a part for as little as $2 a month all the way up to $50 a month. I mean, feel free to make it more, but hey. You can get access to the real news in Dungeons & Dragons, the fake news, the Baldur's Gate man stories, shout-outs, bloopers, outtakes, on all the way up to some one-on-one time with me. Check out the link below for more details. And I really appreciate your support. All right, thank you, Griffin family. I love you. And as always, good luck out there.